いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
Hello there. Today we are going to talk about Japanese goodness called Yakuza 0. I have been waiting for Yakuza to come to PC for years. I have completed Sleeping Dogs 3 times in that period of time of waiting for Yakuza coming to PC. When I told people it's coming to PC some years ago, no one believed me. So let's talk about Yakuza 0. Yakuza 0 is a semi-open world action game with RPG elements and also very heavy on story and cutscenes. That means story is a big part of the game and it's really good and will suck you in. Not gonna spoil anything about the story, except that it's about family business, like you probably guessed already. The story will make you cry, it will make you laugh, you will go through all kinds of emotions. I'm not a fan of action games. My reflexes and reaction are bad and it's very hard for me to play these games. Fortunately, there is an easy mode and I can fully enjoy this wonderful game. So if you are a little slower like me, don't be afraid to try this game. Fighting in this game is quite simple but hard to master. There are many different fighting styles and moves to learn. You can pick up nearby objects and use them to attack your opponents. You can grab the thug and smash him against the wall or stomp his head with your fancy shoes. You will be fighting drunkards, street thugs and of course some cool bosses, and believe me, boss fights in this game are epic. To replenish your health, you must visit restaurants and eat some tasty food. So stay strong and eat healthy like true Yakuza. There's also a lot of side activities. I mean a lot. It's fun and it's not dumbed down. They are full-fledged mini-games and it will give you hours of enjoyment. There are activities like mahjong, don't know how to pronounce it, darts, pool, toy car racing, dancing, karaoke and more. And most importantly, there's a hostess club management minigame, adult videos and female wrestling. Beside all the side activities, there's also sub-stories. It's another name for side quests. Many of them are funny as hell and some are really heartwarming. Each of them has a small story to tell and you just want to finish them, not because to get your completion rate up like in other games with boring side quests, but because you want to know how that mini story ends. The city is very small, but don't let it fool you. You have more activities and things to do than in Grand Theft Auto. Yakuza only shows that big empty open world is not needed to have lots of fun. You will be running around the city exploring and discovering new people and collectibles for hours. Controls in Yakuza 0 are decent but not the best. It's hard to avoid bumping into people on the street, movements feel a little too fast, and while in combat fighting lots of enemies, it's sometimes hard to hit the one you want or evade attacks. But overall controls are pretty good when you learn to adapt, nothing too bad. And don't forget, true Yakuza use a gamepad. There is a lot of dialogues, so prepare to read a lot, but it never gets boring. I say read because the game isn't voiced in English. It has a Japanese voice. It is really nice to play a game in its original language, but at times when you are really tired and just want to relax your head and your eyes, it simply can be tiring to read through all that text. Every cutscene and dialogue is intense and it's like watching a good TV show. You are sitting there and waiting what will happen next. It's like a thriller mixed with soap opera. The game is also very educational. You will learn about Japanese alcoholic beverages. Considering the ridiculous price of the game, the graphics are great. It is better than many games out there, but isn't anything revolutionary. There's no any super duper Nvidia effects or anything like that, just good looking graphics. City looks nicely detailed, it feels alive.
こちらになります。
Character models are very nicely done, although facial animations could be better. City looks good, everything looks well detailed and cutscenes are epic. Performance is top notch. The game runs on 60 FPS with max settings. I didn't encounter any FPS drops or stutters so far. The game is installed on my hard drive. Loading times are very short, usually few seconds only. Music is nice for this type of game, works very well depending on what is going on the screen. It may be cheesy, but it fits the over-the-top / dramatic mood very well. Voice acting is good, I guess. I don't speak Japanese, so I don't really know how a good voice acting should sound, but it feels very good to me. If you love challenge and want to collect all the achievements, this game will net you more than 100 hours of enjoyment. If you just want to enjoy the game, it will still give you a lot of hours of fun, especially considering the price of the game. Get this game if you love good stories, over-the-top action, Japanese craziness, and doing lots and lots of side activities. This is the game for you. We need to show SEGA there is a demand for Japanese games on PC. And I want to say thank you SEGA for finally bringing this to PC. So there you go, a short review of Yakuza 0. If you liked it, please subscribe and see you next time.